Hi there, it's Jack at Marshall Mercedes Benz of Chichester. Today I'm here with Rana to unveil his all-new Mercedes Benz AMG GLS 63. So now let me take you through the spec of Rana's new car, starting with this stunning AMG grille, which you're going to be seeing more and more moving forward. You can also see the centre star with the Distronic, and of course the camera there, part of the 360-degree camera. Moving around to the side, we've of course got the multi-beam LEDs, intelligent lights, and then as we just come around this front quarter, of course we can see the all-new AMG 23-inch alloy wheels unique to this model. So now under the hood of Rana's new AMG Beast, and I'm going to firstly start off by talking to you about the previous generation GLS 63, which produced 577 brake horsepower from a 5.5 litre V8 engine, which propelled it from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds. This car, however, very, very different. We've got a 4 litre V8 engine here, which produces a whopping 612 brake horsepower, and that is boosted with a 22 horsepower EQ boost from Mercedes as well. And this car will do the 0 to 62 sprint in just 4.2 seconds. So now let's have a look at the back of Rana's car, and you can see that we have got the new star LED lights just here. Down below we've got the rear diffuser, and of course the quad AMG tailpipes with the AMG lettering just in there as well. Now let's look inside Rana's new car. So firstly, a big feature for me is this carbon fibre trimmed steering wheel, which is something that wasn't available previously. And then of course the buttons just here with the dynamic select controls, first debuted in the AMG GT. Then if we move along, you'll see more continuation of the carbon fibre trim along the dashboard itself. The temperature controlled cup holders down here as well. We've also got the wireless phone charging there, again with the new style USB-C charging ports against the USB-A previously found in the old GLS. Okay, so another big feature of the new GLS is having the Mercedes Benz user experience MBUX integrated onto the infotainment system in front of me. So let's set up Rana's profile. It's quite a cool feature of the car, and you can see if I just go here to create profile, you can select the image which you want to represent you. So if I just go for this center one here, we can pop in the name like so, and then you can continue through with the current settings, and you can ask if the system would like to make personalized suggestions. This can be based on your location or music preferences. And then this is the thing that I really like. So you can set your seat position to your height so that the car will suggest the optimum seat position. Can I just ask, Rana, how tall are you?
Okay, I am 6 feet exactly.
Yeah.
So what happens then when you open the car? The seat will move automatically to my height, which is the best adjustment.
When you enter your profile, so you could have a profile for you and somebody else that drives the car. Select your profile and the seat will do the rest.
Oh, that's amazing. It's a really cool feature. Okay, let's carry on.
So if we continue through setting up the profile, you can select the auto seat adjustment feature on the basis that I've just selected your height. And then of course you can pop in your home address, but we'll save that for later.
Yeah.
And welcome to Mercedes Benz user experience. A cool feature now you've set up the profile and you're in profile mode is if you, for instance, go onto the radio just here, you will see that you can set your presets just down here and they'll be unique to your profile as well.
Okay.
So what you like to listen to may be different to what someone else would have on their profile. So let's start the car and hear that new 4-litre engine. So we've got the push button here. And then we can select the mode from just here as well. So Sport, and then of course Sport Plus. And if I give it a few revs. Okay, so another really cool feature that this car benefits from is the head-up display system. You can see just here. Now, it's very difficult to film this, but what it is actually doing is projecting an image of the speedometer and some engine data, including the direction of travel, all in front of me as the driver. So that's particularly cool. And then if I just come here, I have the shortcut button, which takes me straight into the vehicle settings. You can see a few of the assistance systems there, such as the head-up display, which is HUD. And Rana's car's also got some of the driving assistance features. So that's the stop and go in traffic on there. And then if I move across, we've also got the lights and the ambient lighting. So you can see right throughout the dashboard we have these lights, and if I go to the colour and deselect the multicolour function with the pre-selected colours, I've got a wheel there of 64 different shades and colours from Mercedes. So if I move around, we've got some pinks and reds, and then even across here to something like the lime greens. You can get whatever colour suits your preference and mood, all displayed through the car like that. If I use this shortcut button on the touchpad here, that's incredibly new, no rotary dial anymore, we've got the touchpad. And come across to the AMG performance section of the screen. You can of course set up your individual configuration for dynamic select and bring up some of the engine data and statistics there as well for really driver focused viewers. And yet another very cool feature of this car comes from the comfort icon just on the screen there. So if I select there, you'll see we've got the energizing comfort and energizing coach on this car. We've got the different settings, refresh, warmth, vitality, joy, and I can scroll to different settings there. Now what that does is it will play different music, it will set the ambient lighting to different colors as well to potentially like relax you. And we've also got, just in the glove box there, if you don't mind, we've got the perfume dispenser just there. So Mercedes Benz scents can then come through the cabin through the air vents just
so
here.
It is all automatic basically. So if I say well-being, and I will, if I say start, so it will play some of the music,
yeah,
and release the perfume.
Yeah. Now sat in the rear of the car. The first thing that you'll probably find quite striking are these two large tablets, which you can see on the back of both of the front seats. We've also got the MBUX operating system on there, of course, and the screens are HDMI enabled, so you can connect a multitude of your devices to these screens in the back. Also worth noting that these rearmost seats are comfort ventilated and heated as well, which is quite unique in the SUV class to find that in the rear seats. Got another comfort temperature controlled cup holder just down here with the buttons there, and we've got our own temperature climate controls just down here, and these airline style folders on the backs of the seats to store documents and magazines. Also, for additional privacy in the GLS, you can now control the panoramic sunroof as well as these two side blinds, all from the door. You can see it doing the other side just there. So the GLS comes with a third row of seats as standard, so if I just show you that now, all electrically operated of course. You can then see into the rear where we've even got heated seats in the third row of seats. Actually sat in the rear of this GLS, in the rearmost seats, it's just here that I have the control for my own personal heated seat, 2 USB-C charging ports, so I can keep a couple of devices on charge as well, and then you've got the controls to actually lower the seats just there as well, and I even have my own cup holder. So the GLS is a very versatile vehicle. So what I'm going to show you now is just using the 2 buttons here. We can fold electronically the rearmost seats down, and then you have an absolutely huge load bay to carry many different household items or whatever it may be for day-to-day use.